As we watch the following demonstrations on the Puncture Logic Bench and Fluoroless simulator, I would request you to scan the QR code which is seen on the side and download the exact steps of bullseye and triangulation technique. Hello friends, today I am going to demonstrate the bullseye technique using the Puncture Logic Bench. Imagine that this is the calyx and you want to use the needle given on the logic bench to puncture. So the task is, using the bullseye technique, we touch the tip of the needle to the target. So how do you do it? In bullseye technique, after identifying the posterior calyx, you shift the C-arm from 0 degrees to 30 degrees and mark a skin point over the calyx. You take a stab incision there, pass the needle through the parietes, and then try to get the hub of the needle, the point of skin entry, and the calyx all in the same line, so that the needle looks like a bull's eye. Let us try to do it. So now if we see in the 30-degree camera, the hub, the point of skin entry, and the calyx are all in the same line. But when I try to progress the needle towards the calyx, I cannot see how deep I am supposed to go. That is the time I would shift to 0 degrees in order to look at the depth of penetration. So now let us look at the 0-degree camera and try to figure out how deep we are supposed to go. Keeping the needle direction stable is very important when you shift from 30 degrees to 0 degrees. Maintaining that direction will help you achieve a successful bullseye. Using the 0-degree, one gradually progresses towards the calyx, noting the depth of penetration. We'll do some exercises on the fluoroless simulator. So let us see the bullseye technique on the fluoroless simulator. We inspect the pelvic calyceal system in 0-degree fluoroscopy. Keeping the fluoro on, we rotate to 30 degrees to identify the posterior calyx. We select the desired posterior calyx and make a puncture skin deep. Then we insert the initial puncture needle and make a bullseye. We go back to 0 degrees and look for the appropriate depth of the needle and then hit the calyx, which is indicated by an alarm. I'm going to demonstrate the triangulation technique using the Logic Bench simulator. The Logic Bench simulator is basically a needle mounted on an apparatus which allows the needle to be moved in the horizontal and the vertical directions. So this is the horizontal movement of the needle which is allowed by the apparatus, and this is the vertical movement of the needle that is allowed on the simulator. We have a target calyx here. So the first task is to make the tip of the needle touch the calyx. For the learning purpose, we have two cameras. One is at 0 degrees and one is at approximately 30 degrees, which represent the 0 degrees and the 30 degrees of the C-arm. So if the task of touching the tip of the needle to the calyx is given, what would one do? First, in 0 degrees, one would try to get the tip of the needle just over the calyx. But then one realizes that the tip of the needle, though coincides with the calyx in 0 degrees, it has still not touched the calyx. So we need to give the needle an angle of inclination and then pass the needle deep into the body. So even after the horizontal plane adjustment, we will have to do a vertical plane adjustment so that the needle goes deep and touches the calyx or the target. It is important to note here that if we move the needle in the horizontal axis, it is well appreciated in the 0-degree camera position. And when I move the needle vertically, it is hardly appreciated by the 0-degree camera. That essentially brings us to the conclusion that the horizontal plane movement has to be done under 0-degree position of the C-arm, and the vertical plane movement has to be done under a non-0-degree position of the C-arm, or conventionally in a 30-degree position of the C-arm. So where is this vertical plane? If we try to represent it on the logic bench, it is somewhat like this. So now this is the plane, which is the vertical plane in which we are going to move the needle so that it gets an angle of inclination. As you can see, this plane is hardly seen in the 0-degree position of the camera, but it is very well seen in the 30-degree position of the camera. So now let us do the part 2 of the task, in which we want to give an angle of inclination to the needle so that the tip of the needle would touch the calyx. We move the needle in the vertical plane, which is well appreciated by the 30-degree position of the C-arm or the camera. We adjust it such that the needle is pointing towards the calyx. Now if you see in both 0 and 30 degrees, the needle is pointing towards the calyx. One can shuttle between 0 and 30 degrees and gradually progress the needle towards the calyx till the time it touches the calyx. Now if you draw an imaginary line from the calyx going upwards, and also you look at the point of entry of the needle in the skin and try to join these 2 points along with the calyx, this is what you get. We thus form a right angle triangle with the right angle line at the skin surface. And the needle is actually following the hypotenuse of this right angle, and hence maybe it is called the triangulation technique. Let us see at the triangulation technique on the Fluoroles simulator. We study the pelvic calyceal system in 0 degrees using the fluoroscopy. Place the needle tip on the calyx to be punctured. Then we are going to withdraw the needle because we do not want to puncture in the midline. Then we puncture till the parietes. Study the vertical plane movement of the needle. It is seen on the surface, but it is not appreciated on the 0 degree of the C-arm. Now study the horizontal plane movement of the needle. It is well seen in the 0 degree of the C-arm. Now in 0 degrees, we point the needle towards the calyx by doing the horizontal plane adjustment. When we shift the C-arm to 30 degrees, we realize that the needle is no longer pointing towards the calyx. And then we would do a vertical plane adjustment so that the needle is pointing towards the calyx. Gradually shuttle between 0 and 30 degrees, progress the needle till it hits the calyx.